Hey dumplings, it's Dave Jisoo. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Jisoo kind of addressing the whole shipping thing and really talking about it. I have a lot of opinions on ships in general, and I wanted to share what happened. I also want to get into Lisa confirming a love of women and what she finds to be most attractive about women and certain women. This is very cute and I loved hearing it. It was very adorable. So grab your dumpling, a tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into the tea. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first, leave your hate comment. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. Today I want to get into the Liskook ship and what is happening with that. First of all, if you're not sure what Liskook is, basically it's the ship of Lisa from Blackpink and Jungkook. It's definitely one of the craziest ships because there's a huge fan culture behind it and people heavily supporting the ship without there being that much or really any evidence of the two ever speaking with each other publicly. So there's interactions at award shows and the interactions never go more than like eye contact. Fans will piece together very interesting clips and say Liskook is dating because they're wearing similar outfits or taking pictures in similar poses, that they must be copying each other. Right off the bat, I don't think there's anything wrong with having these ships, and I think it's all in good fun. I'm glad the fans do this. But it's interesting when the photos edited of the two together are very realistic, and any interaction you see online that is a photo, it's all edited. And the people from the outside or people who are new to this fandom aren't aware that unless you look fairly deep into everything, will you start to see that they actually have no interaction in real life. But no one's really looking that deep. This became such an issue that it was even on Nickelodeon as one of the most favorite couples or whatever. It was aired on TV for fans to vote on who their favorite couple was. The photos just look really real. I'll say this again, K-pop fans, armies, blinks, y'all editing skills are better than professional photographers. Y'all are so good. One of the most common things that fans like to do when it comes to ships, or when it comes to figuring out if an artist is okay, maybe they'll ask the idol to do something like blink 3 times quickly if you're in love with so-and-so, or clap if you hate your label, like that, right? Of course, I always thought it was silly because why would they take that opportunity to say who they're in love with or whatever? Like if they were actually doing it to confess their feelings, then why not just officially come out and say it? And even if they're scared to officially come out and say it, what does a clap or a few blinking moments going to prove? You still can't prove they saw the comment. This is often what some fans would use to prove that ships between so-and-so exist. Not just ships we're talking about today, but ships in general. So during a recent live stream, I think Jisoo was seeing enough of this and decided to come forward and do what no artist has ever done, which is address this. She said there's a lot of these comments, if you're doing something clap, if you're doing something touch your hair. If I touch my hair, it doesn't mean I did it because of certain comments. These comments were moving so fast that there were a lot of those. This is something I think a lot of people don't take in consideration or maybe just unaware. Obviously, I don't experience what she goes through, but I can kind of imagine. And I hope you can too. If you're sitting in front of a camera and you're doing a live stream, you're expected to perform and do something. When a camera is on, there's always a little bit of a person you're watching needing to be on. It's not fake, it's just I'm not sitting here like, hi guys. So there's a bit more effort on her part, but also if you see like 100,000 people watching you, you may start to kind of be a little more conscious of what you're saying, what you're doing, and less looking at the comments. Also, if they're scrolling so fast, you can't see it. So it makes sense that Jisoo wanted to be like, I don't acknowledge those comments. And kind of also saying a lot of other idols don't either. She continued by saying, I will do what I want to do, the thing I want to do. It doesn't mean I followed what you told me to do. And she is a savage queen for that. She's amazing. And also said her actions have no meaning. Not everything has meaning when you do something. If someone were to watch you and record your every movement for a whole day, and they're like, why did you blink twice in that 1 second? It seemed out of normal from the other seconds you were blinking. Or why'd you touch your hair in that moment? It's like we just do stuff. Kind of like when you're on the phone and you just start walking around. This was definitely indirectly addressing ships as one of those things that they get a lot of, and I think they're aware of that as well. Jisoo has also spoken to Lisa about this before in a stream, who does get Liskook comments, obviously. This was one moment Jisoo said that Lisa will get comments like, you have to be careful because you always come across this in the comments. If you like Jisoo, scratch your face, something like this. And this is a weird one because then of course if Lisa doesn't scratch, then they're like, she hates Jisoo, and it's not true. Sometimes you don't need to scratch. Other times they don't see the comments. And other times, like what Jisoo does, she doesn't feel the need to acknowledge those comments purpose of do this because she thinks it's silly. But no matter, I'm sure Jisoo nor Lisa pays any real mind to this or losing sleep over the fact that they touched their hair during a live stream and now they're scared their career's over because someone was like, touch your hair if you're dating BTS or something. But surprisingly, Lisa did go over the type of person she would like to date. This was during an interview she did with Nylon magazine, and she spoke about someone she would like to date and what the person ideally would be like. She didn't really talk about appearances, but more so someone who can cook and have the same lifestyle as her. So I guess they both are occupied, not like waiting around for each other because they'll both be busy. Okay, Lisa, this is my official dating resume to you. My dad is a chef. I have learned from him I could make a mean boiled water. Anytime you need warm water, not even hot because that's too complicated for me, but warm water I can do. Sometimes it may be cold though, but room temperature because I forget to turn it on. I also have a very weird lifestyle. I don't have a lifestyle. So we will mesh perfectly together and we are meant for each other. I just want to put it out there that I am joking and I'm actually a decent chef. And I say this because like Lisa is one of my biggest crushes, and if I had a chance, I don't want to have just ruined that. Although she can just hire a personal chef, suddenly my profession is a personal chef. She was also asked in the interview what she prefers if she dated women. Surprisingly or not surprisingly, her answer was Jennie. She prefers someone who was as sexy and cute as Jennie is. She talked about how lovable Jennie is, and Jennie really seems so lovable and amazing. I love her personality, and I'm glad that Lisa also appreciates the Jennie stir. She is no doubt really amazing. I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying about this over on our Tweetster. One person wrote, "Why does it feel like an interview in Jen Lisa's story in Wattpad?" I literally could not stop laughing at this tweet. It's so funny because in Wattpad, if you don't know what Wattpad is, it's basically a place where people write stories and fanfic, and the stories would be Lisa was at an interview and confessed her love of Jennie, and then Lisa and Jennie walked off into the moon and decided to dance Kill This Love as they did their marriage proposal. Honestly, if someone writes that story, send it to me. I would read it. It sounds like a really good story. But for sure, given that Jen Lisa is a ship that people really like and love to see Jennie and Lisa having fun together, it's a great moment to see Jennie and Lisa really acknowledge each other's beauty and their amazing relationship with each other. You can't be a girl group without having little crushes on each other and really liking each other. And I am very glad to see that. That is something they have with each other. I really like it. Other people on the Tweetster have said, sounds fruity. And I 100%, it definitely does sound a little fruité. But we love fruité comments here on the Davis Side channel. So let's get more fruit here. I need a whole freaking basket, honestly, just give it to me. Let me know what you think, let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so to keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you would like to see over there. I have almost 400 videos that are currently up already on there. The moment you sign up, you'll have access to. We also have a great time interacting with each other over there as well. And I do send out cards every month to you guys as well. So if you're interested in any of that, please make sure you go over there and check it out. Link is in the top of the description down below. There's also a video over there that kind of explains how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That video is free to watch and it's on the front page. With that said, there's two videos that will appear up on the screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.